This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
As a precaution, Moses Lake Police had a heightened presence at Moses Lake High School and the middle schools on Friday.
Local healthcare professionals say doctors are harder to come by these days. It's happening at Confluence Health in Grant County and across the country.
Lawmakers are looking at two House bills that create incentives for a change to electric transportation.
There are plenty of local teams still fighting in the basketball state playoffs.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
As a precaution, Moses Lake Police had a heightened presence at Moses Lake High School and the middle schools on Friday. Police say there was no specific threats to students or staff. Superintendent Josh Meek said the district received information Thursday night there was a post on Facebook regarding a rumored shooting at Moses Lake High School, Frontier Middle School, and Endeavor Middle School. As a precaution, police patrols were increased at school campuses and officers were on scene at all secondary schools throughout the day. There were also messages found in bathrooms at Frontier and Endeavor on Thursday, and another message left Friday at Frontier. A letter was sent by Meek to parents and the community Friday afternoon encouraging students, staff, and parents to report any safety concerns. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Maytag and the family Pooch have a lot in common. Both are loyal, both aim to please, and both are tenacious dish cleaners. But only one can sanitize. Maytag. What's inside matters.
Maytag Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata. Local healthcare professionals say doctors are harder to come by these days. It's happening at Confluence Health in Grant County and across the country. Dr. David Colonel is the medical director of Confluence Health in Grant County. He says Confluence Health alone is 10 physicians short of what's needed, and as a result, patients aren't getting the ongoing care they need.
Patients overutilize the emergency room. Our emergency room doctors are doing things and taking care of things that they shouldn't be taking care of, which affects their ability to take care of the true emergencies that they need to take care of. Our walk-in clinics or our urgent care clinics are also inundated with patients, and we're averaging 2 and 3 hour waits on a regular basis here now. And that's all because people can't get in or get established with a primary care provider.
He says Confluence Health isn't the only local healthcare provider experiencing this. He also adds that a normal workload for a doctor is 1,500 patients. In Grant County, each doctor is saddled with as many as 3,000 patients. But the issues don't stop there. Dr. Colonel says there are 8 local doctors who plan to retire within the next 3 to 5 years. As to what's causing the shortage, Dr. Colonel says the medical field isn't as lucrative as it used to be.
There is a problem getting people to go to medical school, and that problem is that it's a very arduous course to do, probably for most people 4 to 5 years. Then you have a 3-year residency, and you accumulate a lot of debt. Our last 2 people that we recruited here had about $350,000 worth of debt due to that. So that is getting people to the point where they don't want to apply for medical school because they can get into more lucrative things with a lot less education and a lot less work. So it's kind of a no-brainer for people not to want to go into the medical field like they used to.
But to combat the issue, Dr. Colonel says healthcare providers are offering incentives to those wanting to become doctors.
Confluence Health has made recruiting their #1 priority for 2018. We know that we have an aging physician population here, not just in Moses Lake, but even in Wenatchee, though it's more critical in Moses Lake and Grant County. So they're doing everything they can, adding incentives, higher sign-on bonuses to entice physicians to come to Grant County.
Other incentives include loan repayment assistance and a 5% pay differential. Colonel says doctor salaries in Grant County are equivalent to the pay grade in Seattle. He says the physician shortfall is reshaping the medical industry, but for the good in some aspects.
So as a result of this, what we have seen is there's a big movement to hire more what we call mid-level providers, meaning physician assistants and nurse practitioners. And we have evolved from 2 or 3 PAs to where we have 10 now in our system here, and many more in Wenatchee. I think that is a trend that you're going to see more and more of, and probably more doctors will be supervising these APCs, as we call them, and doing less patient care themselves. And that will make it much more effective financially, and the patients will be able to be seen sooner and more effectively.
I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News. This segment is brought to you by...
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Lawmakers are looking at 2 House bills that create incentives for change to electric transportation in the state of Washington. Sponsored by 12th District State Representative Carrie Condata, House Bills 2339 and 2340 have hit the House committee. House Bill 2339 would authorize buyers of electric semi-trucks a sales tax exemption worth up to $10,000. House Bill 2340 would extend the sales tax exemption on electric cars from the current cap, which is $7,500, to the first 10,000 cars sold.
I did get the electric car bill we talked about earlier is going to come out, and it's actually going to come out better. The incentives were better and longer than what I thought. That's very important at this point. As the cost of those electric cars comes down, we won't need those incentives much longer because the cars are getting more competitive, but we are going to electrify, as we have in the 12th District, at a rapid rate.
These bills should see their fate before the legislative session is over. I'm Madison Meyer with iFIBER 1 News.
There are plenty of local teams still fighting in the basketball state playoffs, and regionals are this weekend. Moses Lake girls will get things started tonight at 6. They will play at Ellensburg High School against Woodinville. Royal boys will also be playing at Ellensburg High School, but tomorrow at 2 p.m. They will play Bellevue Christian. Wahluke boys are also playing tomorrow at 2 p.m., but they will be at Eisenhower High School in Yakima. They will play Kingsway Christian. Cashmere girls will play at Wenatchee High School tomorrow at 4 p.m., and they will play Lakeside 9 Mile Falls. Elmira Cooley Heartline, or ACH, boys and girls are both playing. Boys play tonight at Eisenhower High School at 8 against Sunnyside Christian. Girls will play tomorrow at 2 p.m. against Pomeroy at Pullman High School. I'm Adam Zhukowski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.